MMA, representing them, of course, is Shane Wright. 1-3 record, 5th time inside the Fury FC cage. But don't let that record fool you. Shane has some capabilities and some power.
Yeah, they call him Freight Train Shane for a reason. In his last victory, he won by enigmatic knockout. A single punch is all it took. And I had the pleasure of giving him the interview, and I told him I understand how you got the nickname Freight Train, because he does punch like a train.
And he will keep coming forward, and for him, he's calling his shot right now. He said, y'all are gonna talk to me after this fight. So he knows that there is some tape out there on Dallas Dodd, who has been finished in his last 2 fights, and he's looking to replicate that.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, this is another tough fight for Shane Wright. He's one of those guys, he always says yes. So naturally, his level of competition is always very high. And I think this matchup came at the perfect time, really, for both of these guys' careers. But both guys strikers, both guys predict first-round knockouts. And honestly, I think that's going to happen.
Shane Wright getting the final checkups done there by Professor Joe Solis. As we just talked about, 6 prelim fights coming your way before we head to UFC Fight Pass. Shane Wright is inside the cage. Gonna check it out, make his way to the blue corner. Let's meet his opponent.
Please welcome to the red corner, Dallas Dodd.
The self-proclaimed best-looking man on this roster, and hey, look, he's going to be pretty unbiased here. He's not wrong. He's a very good-looking man. He's also a very good fighter, but on a losing streak right now is Dallas Dodd after starting his career 2-0. 2 finishes last 2 times out.
Yeah, the Lone Star Playboy. Man, he really took a step up in competition. His losses, though personally disappointing on paper, it's okay, and that competition is so valuable.
For more on this fight, let's join our cage-side reporter for the first time tonight. Here is Amanda Cortejai.
Yeah, guys, so this is going to be a really exciting welterweight match. You know, like I said, Dallas Dodd has switched gyms, so we're really excited to see what he's going to bring, where Shane comes in with a lot of power. And like I said before, these guys, most of them have been first-round knockouts, so I'm really excited to see if this match makes it out of the first round.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda.
A tremendous fight to open up tonight's all-pro fight card. And again, we have so many matchups on tonight's card, striker versus striker. We have another striker versus striker matchup on our hands right now. Dallas Dodd, they're looking to put that 6'4" frame into work. He's got the reach advantage, we'll see in just a moment. But yeah, a battle of titans in this starting fight.
All right, both fighters are inside the cage. Let's get our introductions. Our Tail the Tape, brought to you by nobody right now, but hey, if you want to sponsor it, available. Our Tail the Tape 4 Fury Challenger Series here, and you look at it, good on the weight, the age, look at that, 34 against 29, and the height advantage going to Dallas Dodd. Both fighters are inside. Let's get our official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening preliminary contest, brought to you by Waleed Pirzada, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury FC welterweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist is 6 feet tall, and he weighed in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Oak Cliff, Texas, tonight he seeks his 2nd professional victory. Here is Freight Train Shane Wright. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 169.6 pounds. Fighting out of Austin, Texas, his professional record stands at 2 wins, 2 losses. This is the Lone Star Playboy, Dallas Dodd. Your referee in charge of the action, Jeff Rexroad.
That gym switch for the Lone Star Playboy, training at Ambush in Austin now. Mixing things up just a little bit Feels very ready for this fight. Red gloves for Dallas Dodd, blue for Shane Wright.
I think a big part of Dallas Dodd's game plan is being able to maintain this very long range without getting pushed backwards too much. Use the height advantage, use the reach advantage, keep himself out of that A zone so he can really do his best work when he's fighting at his range.
Last time out against Kevin Kent, Kevin came out looking to end that fight. You know, he saw something that Richard Mayol fight where Dallas Dodd was finished for the first time, and Kevin Kent wanted to recreate that. And I was curious, is Shane Wright going to do that, or is he going to be a little bit more patient? And as of right now, a little bit more patient.
Yeah, I didn't think Shane Wright was going to have a change of game plan no matter. He's always looking to land that big punch. And again, he could fight a grappler or a striker, and his game plan stays the same.
Alex, being around the fight game as much as you have been, talking to fighters, your own experience, how hard is that when you're on a losing streak with 2 finishes, where the world just expects so much from you and you get ended that way? What's that psyche like coming into a fight like this?
Man, it's such a case-by-case study. It really depends on the personality and the psychology of the fighter and what kind of adversity have they dealt with in the past. You know, when as an amateur, I had lost, so I was kind of used to it as a pro. When it happened for the first time as a pro, personally was not dejected. But again, it really depends on how they bounce back. And Dallas Dodd, even in his, you know, when we were talking to him before the fight, he said he is motivated and he's not deterred. He knows the fight game well, and he was ready and happy to get back in there. He may fight with a bit more caution, perhaps increased the defensive attributes, but we see him doing his thing. He looks comfortable in there. He's throwing a lot of feints.
2 minutes elapsed in round 1. Good feeling out process here for both fighters.
Yeah, and fight fans, I know not a ton is happening, but that's because any one punch either of these guys lands, you know, could be the last one of the fight. So both are being very respectful of each other's power. And you can see, especially from the feints of Dallas Dodd, he's really trying to find his big moment to enter. Whereas Shane Wright has actually been a little more active. He's landed a couple of glancing shots. And I'd actually put him ahead as this first round reaches its halfway mark. But again, it really is anyone's round to take, anyone's fight to win, once they can really start to let those hands go.
Moving forward, Shane Wright. Dallas still trying to work things out. A little feel-out kick from both parties. Sounds like a rangefinder kick for both guys at the same time. Shane Wright throwing a big right. And here we go.
A decent sit down on the right hand from both guys. Dallas does seem a bit more cautious than normal. Shane's gone to that low kick a couple of good times now. Nice level change and blast double leg there from Dallas Dodd.
Getting back up is Shane.
Good get up there, Shane Wright. A little bit of damage on that lead left leg there of Dallas Dodd. Shane Wright's landed 4 good low kicks, not overly powerful, but have not been checked. He returns a low kick of his own. I think there's a small cut on the right brow of Shane Wright.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. I wasn't sure if that was a little blood, but yeah, it is.
Be curious where that came from. Not been a ton of exchanges. I'll tell you, when Shane gets Dallas on the back foot, gets Dallas's back close to that cage, he's got a strong chance to throw something big, knowing Dallas can't quite evade as he'd like.
10 seconds left.
Nice low kick again. Slip there from Dallas Dodd as he tries to land the knee. and on a double leg. A very range-heavy round, both guys throwing out a lot of feelers, collecting a lot of data. I think it was the activity of Wright that perhaps edged him out in round one. Dallas Dodd did have the big takedown. He did some damage with that cut, wherever that came from. But a close round. I don't think either camp could be really confident they took it. So anytime you're not certain you won it, you have to assume you lost it. Don't leave it in the hands of the judges. But we'll see what kind of adjustments they make going into round two.
Yeah, Shane Wright, when he eventually did walk down Dallas Dodd, did throw a little bit more, but not anything too crazy. You know, it was just pretty up in the air round.
Yeah, there were no really big moments in that round. I think the low kicks of Shane Wright were perhaps his best tool. That takedown of Dallas Dodd, his best moment.
As I mentioned, Aztec MMA, busy night for them. They're also going to be on the co-main event. Pena Alamo, owner of Aztec MMA. Then the feature fight, John Garza as well, representing Aztec MMA out in the Dallas area, Oak Cliff.
Yeah, a couple guys in the prelims, bunch of guys in the main card. Nice calf kick there from Shane Wright.
Yeah, Emmanuel Calhoun, I forgot about him.
Yeah. You notice Damian Demon Hands Anderson in the corner of Dallas Dodd. If Dallas has been doing jiu-jitsu over there with the Simple Man MMA guys, which it looks like he has, we'll see if he can't perhaps put that newly sharpened skill set to work here in the cage. We did see him at that blast double in round one. A good get up though from Shane Wright. Nice low kick there from Shane Wright. Good lead hook from Dallas. That was maybe the best punch he's landed so far in this fight. Nice shot to the body there from Wright. Wright staying on the pressure. Goes to the low kick again.
Dallas just trying to find that moment where he can get in there. A lot of counter punching right now. A lot of Dallas Dodd fans here in attendance, making the drive up north, down here to Houston. Actually, more west. I forgot he's from Austin. I was thinking of Oak Cliff. That's Shane Wright. Yeah, more west. That's how nice Alex is. He didn't even correct me. He was like, ah, oh, good combo there from Shane Wright.
Yeah, that was a good let go there from Wright. Kind of a little fire under Dallas Dodd. Gets him moving forward a bit more.
So this is what I want to see with Dallas when he's moving forward. Just let it go. See what you can get.
Yeah, he's not being super active, especially with his boxing. It's a good little classic jab cross there from Dodd. Lands all right. Throws a left hook. Kind of to check the distance. Shane Wright, though, is being very patient. Nice front kick there from Dallas Dodd.
A little slip there afterwards for both fighters.
So I'm a front kicker. If you front kick guys enough, you're going to hit them right in the chest. Your foot's going to get all sweaty. You'll see good front kickers. They'll throw the front kick and they'll wipe their foot down off the ground before they try to move again. Ooh. Quick left hand there from Dodd. Shane did look to land a counter punch, but I think he came up just a bit short. Nice uppercut there, Shane Wright. Dallas Dodd tried to initiate the clinch. Double cross collar tie. Wright got his head off center line through that right uppercut. Just 90 seconds left in this opening bout. Round number 2. A little more activity from Dodd in round 2, but still, I think a big focal point on this fight is the consistent, albeit patient pressure here from Shane Wright. And this will allow him to fight at this pace all day long. He's not wrestling, he's not brawling. He can stalk and box. I mean, for as many rounds as you'll let him.
Yeah, really looks like he's not even that worried about the offensive output right now from Dallas. Saw Dallas throwing punches off his back foot there.
Surprised Shane's not gone back to that low kick. That's a really good kind of activity keeper. It'll score, it'll do some damage, it'll make your opponent second guess when they should enter. He's gotten away from it just a bit. Notice that was a good left hook from Dallas Dodd as Shane was backing up with his hands down. Ooh. Nice calf kick there from Dallas Dodd. Nice. Oh, clinch knee and hurts him. Big left hook. He's looking for the finish. That was a big moment, the biggest moment by far in a close round. That's absolutely what Dallas Dodd needs to make sure he takes it.
And Shane Wright with a smart clinch, just holding on, was in trouble there with 10 seconds left. A big finish to round 2 for Dallas Dodd. Going for, oh, a big knee to take back to the cage, or to the corner. That was the Dallas Dodd we've wanted to see for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the end of round 2 would have been as good as it could have gone for Dodd. Not quite a knockdown, but he certainly rocked Shane. It was a left hook, and then it was a nice, like, exiting clinch knee. We'll see the replay in just a moment. That was the left hook. Nice. That was actually after the clinch knee had stunned him. So there were 3 consecutive strikes that had definitely put Shane on the skates. I think I would say a pretty clear round 2 for Dallas Dodd. Unofficially, I do believe Shane won round 1, so it could very much so be 1-1 going into 3. The fresher fighter will have the advantage in this final round. All right, the corners are out of there. 3rd and final round, seconds away. Who's going to push the pace and get their hand raised after this fight tonight? We have 5 minutes to figure it out. Shane Wright, fully recovered. Did a good job mitigating damage there when he was compromised in round 2. This being Shane Wright's 5th pro fight, he's starting to really use some of that professional experience.
Yeah, smart to just, hey, get Dallas in close, clinch up, tie up here, and get to the next round. So much easier to figure it out in round 3 than getting finished in round 2. Ooh, a big kick, followed up by a big left there for Dallas Dodd.
Nice front kick there, right down the middle there from Dodd. That calf kick's been good. He's not thrown it that much, has Dallas Dodd. But the quality every time has been powerful and accurate. Oh, good right hand there from Dodd. Strong level change. Scores the double leg, has to try to get his hips, has to get Shane's hips back on the ground. Notice he has his hands around the legs. Hits the mat return, steps over. I'll tell you that right hand, that post of Shane Wright is what Dallas needs to address if he wants to maintain top control. Notice he's attacking the hand. He's got the post away and into a wrist ride. Really strong position here from Dallas Dodd. Shane does build his base to his feet, but he exposes his back in the process. He's got the left arm under. Notice the left arm of Shane Wright. If he can turn it in and get it around the waist before Dallas fully takes his back. There's the left arm around the waist.
There you go. Good.
Pretty classic clinch, like position mitigation there from Shane Wright. Fighting as a professional, all these guys know how to do that with their eyes closed. Good jab from both guys. Still plenty of time to work for both gentlemen, but Shane Wright does have a little bit of catching up to do as that takedown, some of those ground strikes from Dallas Dodd have scored him some action here in round 3.
Has half a round to figure this out for Shane Wright. Could be 1-1. as we figure out the final 220 here in this fight. It's been entertaining, good moments for both fighters. Dallas Dodd looking to snap that 2-fight losing streak for Shane Wright, looking to snap a 3-fight losing streak.
Nice jab.
Or excuse me, a 1-fight losing streak for Shane Wright.
Yeah, we saw him fight in Dallas just a few months ago. Didn't get his hand raised, but it was a very fun fight while it lasted. As most of his fights are.
D. Reddick.
Dodd landed a really nice jab earlier. He's going back to it a bit. Nice timing on that level change again. This time gets his hips down, his back on the mat. Dallas Dodd would get some control time on that well-timed double leg. Looking for the wrist right again, is Dodd as he captures it.
Getting this to the cage, fencing.
Nice sweep attempt there from Shane Wright. Uses it to hit it, get up. Oh, Haragoshi attempt there from Dallas Dodd, but I think they're just a little too slippery for that. I mean, this fight could come down to this exchange. Either guy hits a big takedown, does some good ground and pound or clinch damage. Hecate, I do think Dallas is up, albeit narrowly, in this third round. Both guys got 45 seconds to really put that foot on the gas and try to get some points on the board here.
Who's gonna take it? Final 35 seconds. Is there enough left in the tank for either guy to make a statement here? Shane Wright is trying. Go to the center of the cage. 20 seconds left. There's that calf kick again for Dallas. A big right just missing. 10 seconds. Will there be an onslaught? Dallas Dodd, Shane Wright to the judges' scorecards. Here we go.
All right, 15 minutes of experience for these guys. I do believe it's going to come down to that third round. We'll see how the judges score it.
Third round featured a couple of takedowns there for Dallas Dodd. Not much damage from them, but not much damage there for Dallas. But Dallas was a little bit more output in round 3. Shane had some good moments. This is gonna be a tough one to judge.
Yeah. We got the best job in the house. We get to watch and have fun. We don't gotta make any decisions that are gonna change people's lives. So.
It's so huge. A win here changes things up for Dallas, right? Move you above 500, 3-2. For Shane Wright, you get one step closer to getting to 500. A lot on the line.
Absolutely. All right, Wayne's got the scores in his hands. He's making his way back to the cage.
It's a good looking cap there, hat there for Shane Wright. I like it. Looks like a pallbearer. All right, Wayne is inside. Let's see how the judges scored this one. Take it away, Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. Brought to you by Waleed Pirzada. All 3 judges score the fight 29-28, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, the Lone Star Playboy, Dallas Dodd.